In this question, we're given a cumulative frequency table which gives information about the heights in centimetres of 40 plants. And in part A, we need to draw a cumulative frequency graph for this information on the grid below. Now when we draw cumulative frequency graphs, we always plot the cumulative frequency on the y-axis. And now the important thing to remember is that when we plot the heights, we're plotting the upper band. So for example, the first point would be 5 on the x-axis and 4 on the y-axis. We don't use 0 or the midpoint, we use the upper band, 5. And so let's start by plotting our first points, which would be at 5, 4. And so we've plotted the point 5, 4 on our graph. The next point that we'll plot would be 10, 11, which we've plotted over here. Then we need to plot 15, 24, which we've done over here. Then we plot 20, 34, over here. Then 25, 38, which we've plotted here. And finally, we need to plot the point 30, 40, which we've plotted over here. Now to complete the cumulative frequency graph, we need to join these points together. And you can also see that we've extrapolated back to 0. And so we've now correctly drawn a cumulative frequency graph that represents the information given to us in our table. Now in part B, we need to use the graph to find an estimate for the median height of the plants. We know that there are 40 plants in total. And to find an estimate for the median height of the plants, we want to find the height when the cumulative frequency is half of 40, because we're finding the median. Half of 40 is equal to 20. And so we're going to draw a line across from the point at which the cumulative frequency is equal to 20. You can see that we've drawn our purple line up until the cumulative frequency graph. And so we're looking for the value of the height at this point over here. We can draw a vertical line downwards to help us with this. We can see that the height of the plant when the cumulative frequency is equal to 20 lies at this point right here. And reading from our graph, we can see that the height is 13.5 centimetres when the cumulative frequency is equal to 20. And so we've found that an estimate for the median height of the plants is equal to 13.5 centimetres. Now this question is worth 3 marks. We get the first 2 marks for a fully correct cumulative frequency graph, which means that all 6 points need to be correctly plotted, and that the points need to be joined by a smooth line and extrapolated back to 0. And we get the third and final mark in this question for using our graph in order to find an estimate for the median height of the plants, and for finding that the median height of the plants is approximately 13.5 centimetres, allowing us to get the full 3 marks needed in this question.